This episode of the All Day Show is sponsored by OUD Token, the world's first green cryptocurrency supported by bioassets, dedicated to making the world a greener place. Here are the facts. Our planet has long been battered and abused, and we are reaching a point of no return. OUD Token is an opportunity to grow your capital and at the same time save our planet. OUD is an ecological token that is supported by the planting and growing of valuable Aquileia trees, which produces a valuable resinous wood called agar wood. For every one matured Aquileia tree planted, they will add 100 OUD tokens to the total supply. Use my promo code DRJASON when you purchase your OUD tokens and get 5% additional tokens. To find out more, visit oudtoken.com. We can't start this episode without mentioning the chaos and uproar in our parliament this week. Let's roll some footage of parliament.
Every man for himself in there, and the Hulkster at this moment cleaning house with a honky-tonk man. Look at him, Hulkster all over everybody.
The de facto law minister caused a ruckus on Monday when he mentioned that the government had revoked all the emergency ordinances on 21st of July. This caused some confusion in the same way a nasi lemak left out in the hot sun for a few hours can cause some projectile vomiting because, number one, the revocation was not gazetted or, in layman's terms, announced to the public when it was revoked, and number two, if the emergency ordinances were to be revoked before Parliament sits, it has to have the Yang di-Pertuan Agong's consent, and there was no word or confirmation that the Yang di-Pertuan Agong did consent. Then on Thursday, an official statement from Istana Negara stated that the Yang di-Pertuan Agong did not indeed consent to the revocation of the emergency ordinances. The statement also says that the King suggested the emergency ordinances to be debated in Parliament, which of course did not happen. Ooh, now this for the Perikatan National Government must have been not just the shit hitting the fan, but the shit then splattering all over their faces and then the fan falling on their heads. Why on earth did the law minister announce something without proper confirmation from the one person who should be giving the confirmation? We are probably the only nation that believes in the concept of double confirm. For Malaysians, double confirm is more powerful than just confirm. Hey darling, tonight are we having sex? Huh? Yes confirm? Double confirm? Hello? Hello? And then more recently, it's double confirm plus chop, which implies that so many people have FFK'd when they have double confirm that we need to implement a stronger version of confirmation. Double confirm plus chop. I don't know what we're going to come up next. Double confirm plus chop, double confirm plus chop plus pay deposit, double confirm plus chop plus pay deposit plus swear on your mother's life, double confirm plus chop plus pay deposit plus swear on your mother's life and give blood sample. I can't believe that in issues of national importance, an emergency during a pandemic that has killed almost 9,000 people, that involves Parliament and the King no less, you didn't even get a verbal confirmation. Don't even talk about double confirmation. And ironically, a chop would have been very helpful in this case. Some people say the law minister jumped the gun. This is not just jump the gun. This is doing an Olympic high jump, then in the middle of the jump, catch a helicopter and ride over the gun. My favorite moment of Parliament was when the Minister of Factories, Azmin Ali, in the Dewan Rakyat of 222 people, took out a chart and expected people to be able to read it.
Speaker,
yang menyatakan
siapa boleh baca macam itu?
Apa dia?
You ingat apa ni? Kalau you nak baca,
dia?
baca lah.
Sebab
saya nak tunjuk buku kepada you macam ni kah? Nah, baca.
You tak faham.
Please, don't be silly, man.
Sebab
What
don't
is
be
wrong with
silly.
you? This is the
You are stupid.
This reminded me of the time in medical school when a lecturer rolled out an old projector and then put out transparencies. He was the only one who did it and it was so hard to take notes. He would put the transparencies upside down, terbalik, and I remember thinking, this is the 21st century. We have PowerPoint. Use PowerPoint. And this lecturer was also a doctor. I'm like, are you still using leeches to heal patients? By the way, quick riddle. Where do traitors love to hang out? The Four Treasons Hotel. Yes, I'm very proud of this joke. Another big issue is the contract doctors strike, which happened on 26 July. Frustrated with their unfair working conditions and limited or non-existent career paths, contract doctors conducted a brief strike to demonstrate their frustrations. The comedy happened after that when they were threatened with disciplinary action for being involved in the strike. For what? This is an old tactic which may have worked if these doctors had permanent jobs to worry about and you try to intimidate and jeopardize their careers. But right now, they have no careers, which is the very reason they are protesting. You are just proving their point and punishing them with a stick you don't have. It's like when someone says, "Hey, Jason, you're a bit hot-tempered," and then I go, "How dare you say I'm hot-tempered? I slap you there, you know." It's like when your girlfriend leaves you and you go, "If you leave me, I will slap you." That's why she's leaving you. Now let's play this out. The contract doctors who were involved in the strike get disciplined. With what? Suspension? Termination? Okay, so you kick this group of doctors out. And then what? Who is going to take up the slack? Is there a magic group of doctors waiting on the sidelines to enter the workforce? Hey, come and work for really long hours, no work-life balance, low pay, horrible conditions, and your boss will discipline you if you dare to complain. Oh, and the job is only for 2 years. After that, in a statement on Facebook, the health DG said, "Remember the oath we took sincerely and be there for your patients at the time when they and the country needed you the most." Aha, I see. So the country needs doctors the most. If only there was a way to bring in more doctors, keep them happy, and ensure they stay on in their service. Think, Jason, think. Anyway, our health minister did mention that there will be no disciplinary action taken against the striking contract doctors. Now, credit given where credit is due, this is good. A health minister defending healthcare workers is always a good move, and he should be given credit for this. What is strange though, is his office claiming that credit should be given to our health minister for, I'm not making this up, helping Philippines get a gold medal in the Olympics. What? According to his office, he helped Hidilyn Diaz get her vaccination so that she could compete in the Olympics. Why never say earlier? In that case, the transport minister should claim credit because she took transport in Malaysia to transport herself to the airport to get to Japan. The works minister should take credit for ensuring she had adequate water supply during her time here in Malaysia, and maybe the entire Japanese government should also take credit for allowing her to enter Japan and for hosting the damn Olympics in the first place. And maybe Zeus himself should take credit because the Olympics were originally held to honor Zeus. Everyone gets credit. If having thick skin was an Olympic event, Malaysia win platinum medals for setting world records. Speaking about vaccinations, our vaccination rate is among the highest in the world right now, with more than 500,000 doses given out each day. There is no joke here. I just want to highlight that our vax rollout is quite successful, and I'm very proud of every Malaysian who got vaccinated. See, Jason Leong can be very wholesome, and when a comedian gets wholesome, it's because what follows next is going to be quite gruesome. I'm going to end with this news story. Man almost dies after inserting live eel in rectum to cure constipation. First of all, I can never ever eat unagi again. Second of all, this is an analogy of what's going on in our country right now. Because as of recording this, 5:35 PM on 31st of July, we just received word that Parliament, which is supposed to resume on Monday, has been postponed indefinitely. The problem is, I don't know whether we the rakyat are the ones having things shoved up inside us, or we are the ones being shoved into dark places. Whatever it is, it sure is a shitty situation. And that, my friends, is double confirmed. Plus job. Once again, I'd like to thank my sponsor, OUD Token, a really cool innovation that combines capital growth and saving the environment. The world's first green cryptocurrency supported by bioassets. It combines blockchain technology and green initiatives to make our planet greener. OUD Token is climate positive and is a project by the people for the people. Remember, use my promo code DRJASON when you purchase your OUD tokens and get 5% additional tokens. This promo is valid until 8th of August. Get your tokens now. Visit oudtoken.com for more information.